agree that sometimes men can have ego.
Yeah.
Me, I don't have a problem if my wife is earning more than me. I honestly do not have a problem with it. Some men
Please,
do
no,
have a problem. I mean, I don't want.
I like that you're earning more than me, so that
if you have the opportunity,
your money is our money.
No, your own money, Nko.
It's my money.
No, your money is our money. My money is our money. You know, and then.
Hi, people.
You.
How you guys doing?
Our family members.
Oh, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes, so you're
this
welcome.
Is Moments with
Avons.
Where we speak about lifestyle, marriage, and faith.
Yeah.
So, guys, today it's just no big deal, Sha. This is sort of like a review.
Yeah.
So we want to review like a movie.
Yeah, a very short movie.
Yeah,
that we
very
watched.
short that we watched. Our friend did a movie. He directed a movie, and so we just said, okay, there's some complication to it. So why not? So let's just take you guys along.
Yeah.
So there's learning curve.
Let's turn it to content.
Yeah, there's a learning curve to it, and there's also like an argument. So, well, I will narrate. Give you the synopsis, then you tell us what you think.
Yeah.
So the title of the movie is Canvas.
Yeah,
Canvas. Yeah. So go and watch it. Anyway, so this is the synopsis. So what happened is a really a short movie. It's like about 11 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes and some seconds.
Yeah, it's really short. So
it's not long at all.
So what happened was that there's this couple. They are both artistic people. They are into art. They paint and all that. However, the wife is like, she's doing well. She's up there than the guy. But so they had this great exhibition, and she was like a top shot, and everybody wanted to just see her and everything. But they not took us back to the house, and then we realized that the lady, how she gets her inspiration is through drugs. So she has to take drugs before she gets her inspiration to draw and everything. Well, but anytime she takes drugs, she's completely out. So for like 3 days, 2 days, she's out.
She's just indisposed, can't talk, can't do anything.
Exactly. So she's just like that, and then her husband tells her, you can't continue like this and everything, and then she goes, as far as it sells, why not? Why can't I do this and that? So this particular time she took the drug, and she had this episode, and she was off for some days. So she got a contract, like a very big contract, and they sent her a message and everything. However, it was her husband that responded, because she was in that episode. Her husband responded to the message, and he says, oh, okay, like they really needed the job and everything. So he responded like the wife, and then said, okay, we'll take the job. And then the husband drew the painting. Do you know what busted my head? After drawing, he wrote the wife's name. And I was like, this is rare.
Yeah,
and then
things we do for love,
right? He now took the painting to the person that needed it.
To the client.
Yeah, so in his mind it was like, I hope it is like up to their expectation, because the lady is the one, like the guy's career is dead. We don't know why, but his own career was not doing so well. But he had painted, he was hoping that it is up to the standard of what they wanted, and it got there, and the clients loved it, and they wanted more copies, they wanted more. So it feels like this is their breakthrough. And then when he was still negotiating this, talking and everything, the wife came in. She was part of her episode, and she came into the picture, and was like, what's going on? And then she saw the painting on the wall, and she was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And then the client turned to her and was like, oh, we love this, we want more of this, your husband already delivered, it's something, so we want more of this copy, when can we get it? And then she goes, I didn't paint this. And I'm like, why did you say that? How can you say that? And then the husband looked at the husband said, yeah, I did paint it, but I'm not painting, I'm not doing it. And they turned down the job.
Yeah.
It was okay. So before we talk about the argument, so first we have like some learning.
Yeah, certain things that we learned. Okay, so I think that there are a couple of lessons in the movie. So number one, at this period in their lives, the husband's career was nosediving, and then the wife was doing well. So it felt like the wife was the breadwinner.
Right.
Let's put it that
she
way.
Was.
Now, but she gets her inspiration from drugs, just like she said. And every time she's doing these drugs, her husband advises her against it, that, oh, you cannot continue like this and all of that, but she doesn't mind. Now, but something struck me. Every time she takes this drug and she's down, her husband still takes care of her.
Yeah, that's very
and all of
rare.
that. He cleans her up and all of that. He doesn't, he
use
doesn't.
it against
Yeah, he doesn't
her.
use it against her. You know, some people they won't just.
Like
In the movie, she even threw up. You know, but he still cleaned that up and all of that. You know, and then when this opportunity for this job came in, you know, and his wife was indisposed, he could have, because his career wasn't doing well.
Right.
You know, he could have just threw away the
And
idea
see-
and not even answer them and all of that. But
he did it,
yeah,
and
it
even wrote the wife's
it
name.
covered
Ah.
her nakedness. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
And that's a very important lesson for me. That when you're in a relationship, in marriage, and all of that, you should be able to cover for the weaknesses of your spouse.
Your spouse,
You know,
both of you can never be on 10
yeah, you probably would not be.
Yeah.
How do I put it? You probably would not be firing on all cylinders. Let me
They
put it
can't.
that way. You know,
So you need to-
your husband is on A somewhere, you are on Z, and vice versa. But you should be able to cover up for the weaknesses of your partner.
Absolutely.
You know, people must not see the, for lack of a better word, bomb of your partner. You know, you've got to be able to cover up for them in their areas of weaknesses. Nobody even knew that she was doing drugs
At
and all
all.
of that. He didn't support it, but then he still did not bring it out there. You know, he was able
Some
to.
of you, small issue like this, you will have. Like, so that's why I wonder when people go to social media
As in,
and
it's not even
small
these days,
thing.
as in, they have social media in-laws.
Like,
Doesn't make
what,
sense.
like, what exactly are you trying to achieve by
You know,
putting
some
it
of
on
these
social
things
media?
are things that you should
Crazy.
just be able to
Your
cover
friends,
up,
you're telling
deal
your
with.
parents, oh, my husband is this, my wife is this. No, you should be able to cover up, like, okay, that is why you guys are together.
Yeah.
That is the essence of marriage. Like, it's an assignment, whether you like it or not. Marriage is an assignment, at least to me, it's an assignment. So it can't always be perfect. So wherever I'm, like, I'm not 100, it's not 100, but we try to meet ourselves at the middle.
Yeah,
Okay, so where can we compromise and then do this and this? Yes, it is wrong. You will continue to teach the person in love, and I'm sure that they saw it. So already, if you cannot take it, you should not even get married in the first place. But you already took it and they are married.
Yeah,
so you cannot say, I did not know. So if like you didn't want it, you can turn the red flag. There's only the red flag. You will always know. So, but you are married. You cannot say because of that you are leaving. So basically.
All right. So another lesson that we learned was that at the point, the husband was the breadwinner. No, sorry, my bad. The wife, at this point in their lives, the wife was the breadwinner. You know, and men, sometimes it can be tough.
Very tough.
You know, where the woman is the breadwinner. I'm not sure a lot of people can handle, and I think that he can handle it well.
Yeah.
You know,
in this economy, I mean, in this generation, men are very proud. I even had this story.
I agree that sometimes men can have ego.
Yeah.
Me, I don't have a problem if my wife is earning more than me. I honestly do not have a problem with it. Some men
Please,
do
no,
have a problem. I mean, I don't want.
I like that you're any more than me, so that
if you have the opportunity,
your money is our money.
No, your own money, Nko.
It's my money.
No, your money is our money. My money is our money. You know, and then he kind of handle it well. You know, so
Indeed.
there'll be times when maybe in a marriage relationship and all of that, you know, the wife, we're Africans, maybe in the Western world, they probably don't mind, but in this part of Africa, you know, in Africa, you know,
It's a big
always
deal.
it's always somehow. But
Yeah.
I think
But
we
it's
should
no
have,
big deal.
Yeah, we should have.
You
gone
should be
beyond
able
that
to support
level.
your wife.
Yeah, support your wife.
Let her fly. It's not a big deal. Support her, be there.
Support her, you
like
know.
it doesn't mean that because she's earning more means that's okay. She will be.
No.
It's just it's insecurity.
Yeah,
I think.
so. Some
Like,
men will even go when their wife is earning more than, they'll do everything to make sure that she doesn't earn.
that one that
And
you
all
were
of
telling
that.
me that in
Yeah,
the office.
I heard a story where, you know, there was a particular couple where, you know, so the husband actually sent the wife through school and all of that, and now she's doing well, and now he's beginning to feel like she's proud and all of that.
Is your insecurity
And then-
playing a fast one on you? It's
and
not an
then
insecurity.
she had not collected her certificate, so he went to the school on her behalf.
Yeah.
You know, he already wrote consent letter, like she gave him the consent and signed and everything, and then she collected hers. The guy collected his
certificate.
wife's certificate, and then he burnt it.
Really?
Who does that?
Really? And he
You
probably
know-
doesn't even want to have a job. Oh.
You know, that's the extent that some
It's
people
crazy.
will go
Yeah.
just because their wives
Over them.
No.
It's
no,
teamwork.
that's-
You people are supposed to be in a team.
Yes,
So you should not be jealous of somebody's.
Although some women too, when they're not anymore.
I don't think so. I think it is-
happens. So we should
No.
be able to balance it. Some women,
I
when they
think-
now earn more than the man, They will now mama gara gara.
I don't think so.
How do you say that in English?
I
You
don't
shall
know.
be riding him.
I
No.
don't think so. I think it's the people's insecurity that is playing a fast one
So
on you.
everybody, we should be able to.
So when they say
manage.
no, it's not feels like he's not listening to me. She's not listening to me again. Like
So I think that's another learning curve.
Yeah.
We need to be able to learn to balance these things, especially for men. Sometimes, yes, I know that it can be an ego issue. Men have ego, but we should also be able to balance it and support our wives.
Yeah.
So now to the argument.
So not to the argument. The argument is that they didn't take the job.
Yeah. So hold on. So when they did this painting and then the client liked it, the client wanted more paintings. They thought it was the wife that painted initially, and then she said, no, it was my husband. So, but the client didn't even care who painted. She just wants more paintings, and then the husband says, no, we're not doing the job.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's love. I think that is because he loved her. Wait, let me make my point. I think it's because he loved her, or he loves her, because in the mind of everybody, it's the woman that did this painting, and he knows that, she gets high and all of that. Okay, so what if there's now an exhibition and she has to do a live painting? I don't know what's in the mind of the directors for them to reject the offer, but for me, I think that he did that as a result of the love that he has for his wife. Maybe they can now go home, settle their differences and all of that.
And
better
go
contracts will come now. Better contracts will
Excuse
come
me,
now.
in this economy, let's put it in this economy. I think it's foolishness. Pure foolishness, because the wife is the breadwinner of the house, and you guys got like a very huge contract. So the client is not saying, the person doesn't care, like he said, whether it's the woman that painted it or it's the man. All the person wants is more painting. So that means that the wife can do it. In fact, the both of you can, collaborate and make it a joint name. But no, you said no, you're not doing it because what? I don't know whatever it is they are feeling. It's foolishness. They could have taken it because the wife was the breadwinner. The husband didn't have a job. The wife didn't have it. So it means that they are back to square one. So
more contracts will come now.
So what if more contract?
Now.
What if more contract doesn't come? Or the contract that will come doesn't get as big as the one they got? Do you know? Like it was like a huge contract, guys. Really, it's stupidity. I feel like they could go home and go and talk about it and say, okay, what do we think, and then go back to the client and say, let's decide. But not that you just say no.
Okay, so please, would like you guys to watch the movie and tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Do you think that they made the right decision by not
taking the job,
or it was a good decision that they
Yeah.
made? So just watch. I think we'll drop the link
in the
our
description.
bio, or something.
Not bio. Description.
Sorry, description. We will drop the link in
the description.
Our description,
so you can check it out. It's Canvas. It's directed by Modizu.
Yeah.
So you will love it. It's really short.
11 minutes and a few seconds.
You will love it.
Really love it. So we want you to watch it, please, and then come back
and give us feedback. So let us know which one is love or disappointment. Which one are you supporting, Team Oyin or Team Tayo? Anyway,
you have turned this into game already.
It's game now.
Okay, no wala.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. Thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you again.
And please like,
subscribe,
share,
comment.
Everything.
Yeah.
Support us.
Yes, right.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.